Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. Good way to start there. It's 60 minutes to lose once again on the Sega Master System here, and today we're playing a little game called Kenseiden, published and developed by Sega, as we are so used to at this point here. This is a game I don't know anything about. I'm sure a lot of people know nothing about it. I'd just like to take a brief moment to pimp myself out here for your hard-earned views here. If you wind up enjoying the content, please feel free to stick around for future episodes. We have all kinds of things. We have everything, actually. Everything that has existed on the NES and the Sega Master System. It's kind of our thing, you know? And today, it's Kenseiden. These are the kind of games, as in Kenseiden, that I kind of live for in this series because it's so obscure. Like, I don't ever hear people talk about this game, and I don't know what to expect. I'm like, could this be the hidden killer app that I've been waiting for my whole life for the Master System? Or is it gonna be just, kind of a... Oof. Sorry, I apologize. Okay. Or is it going to be a total mess? It's hard to say, you know? 8-bit games come in many shapes and sizes. More often than not, they come in the size of not that great. So far, I'm not playing this one very well, but it has a very different feeling from most of the Master System games that I'm used to at this point. Like, seriously, even the graphics, the music, it's all decidedly not Master System-y. Oh no. Oh no. I'm going to die. Yep, I have died. I figured that would happen. That's okay. That's okay. Every time we start one of these games, we start off just being kind of awful. You're just gonna have to forgive me for it. It's normal. If you are brand new to this channel, hey. You gotta cut me some slack here. The vast majority of these games I've never played before in my life. Okay, it looked like we got something like some bombs, but I don't appear to have anything. I'm trying various button combinations and nothing has really activated them, so to say. Listen, if I have bombs, I don't know how to throw them. Strategy. See right here, we keep that little demon thing up high. And now we can slash it. There we go. You gotta really coax things out in this game. Oh, I wasn't sure if the skeleton was going to actually take it to me or not, and the answer is yes. Oh, that wasn't so good. I let them stack up on me here. This is probably going to be, you know, a game very heavily based around memorizing enemy patterns and where they are. Okay, I guess we'll go north to this next level then. But, you know, that's very standard fare for 8-bit platformers. It's like, hey, you weren't really meant to sight read them. You're meant to perform very, very poorly, and then eventually, once you've figured out what you're doing, get to the point where you can call yourself maybe reasonable at it. That ain't just a Kenseiden. Either way, I'm excited to see what happens with this game. Maybe it'll really wow me. I know back in the day, I looked up just a little bit on the game's Wikipedia page. It did get some fairly rave reviews. Of course, the bar was set quite lower back then as well. Ooh, we got some Castlevania stairs. Very nice. We have killed whatever that thing was. Okay. Pillar there. We can't progress. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Nope, that won't do it. I guess I'll go through the door then. Classic respawning enemies. This level seems way easier than the first level. Seems a little backwards in terms of difficulty curve, but oops. Oh, come on now. Took way too much damage for that one enemy right there. Oh no, it's a repeat. It's gonna be one of those games that has enemies that can just kind of stun lock you. I can already tell, because it's, well, it's already happened. Of course I can tell, because it's happened. I don't really know how to take that guy out without taking a monumental amount of damage, but, you know. We got fire-breathing bats. Great stuff there. This is not the end of the level. I thought I could have just traveled right and escaped this level. Oh, okay, well, that was in fact that was a death. I thought for a brief second, I was like, maybe this will bring me down to like the previous level? As in, previous level of the building? Level in an architectural standpoint? Boy, I don't know how you're supposed to fight that guy without taking hits. Maybe you're not. Ah, yes. The fire wheel. A classic. I'm just tired of games utilizing the fire wheel trope, you know? Just no creativity anymore. Gaming was better back in the days when it was all pitfall and adventure. Somebody slap me if I ever become a boomer gamer in that sense. I'm a little bit of a boomer gamer in the sense that I don't really like play live service games or anything like that, really. I don't prefer multiplayer experiences. I just usually mind my own business. Ah, it does have a... Okay. I have just noticed that it does, in fact, have a hit point bar. This seems like a very beatable boss. I just, you know, I did very poorly. So that's a game over, very obviously. And because this is the Master System, you start over from the very beginning. That's the Master System's thing, you know? If you're not familiar with this system, it doesn't really do continues. There are a couple games that pull it out, and you're like, wow, well, God bless. I've specifically chosen those words to incite anger in any anti-theists. I'm agnostic at best myself, but, you know, there's this little phenomenon. If you say God bless, some people just get so angry, and it's like, dude, it's a figure of speech. Don't get angry about it. Anyway, I'm amazed I didn't take a hit right there. See, and already I'm improving. Hadn't I already died at this point in the first level last time I tried this? Ah, shoot. This guy's gonna murk me, though. He didn't. I didn't take a single hit. Oh, they're not bombs. It's life up. Silly me. Alright, well. Turns out level 1 is the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. You do not get a health rebate when you go to a new level. Just notice that right now. So it's a good thing that I picked up what I thought were bombs, but are instead just probably like protein pills. Yeah, we go this way. Don't even gotta go to the left. There's nothing for us there. Check out the jukes. This is striking me as actually kind of an okay game. I'm sure it's somebody's favorite video game ever. Oh, we got knocked off there. No matter what video game it is, you can find somebody who will say, hey, that was my favorite game of all time, even if you're like, really? Somebody? They have very fond memories of NES Ghostbusters. I don't know how. But we're all built a little bit differently, you know? Okay, see ya. Okay, now don't fall here. I have in fact discovered that falling there results in instant death. Now, I will say that despite my claims having boomerish gaming tendencies, does not mean I've never played multiplayer games in my life. No, I have a lot of hours pumped in Counter-Strike. It's my biggest shame. No, I'm not. I don't regret any time I've spent in games like Counter-Strike. I had a lot of fun with that back in the day. I say back in the day as if I'm some old man. I'm not. I just, you know, I can't put hundreds of hours into a single game anymore. I know, and yet you say you're playing Stardew Valley. How's that going out for you, kid? Not the worst, but I would have preferred to not take multiple hits there. Right. Come on now. I'm definitely gonna die here in this fight. Ah, yep. Turning around and getting a hit in is hard. Come on now. Ah, that was dumb. I walked around right where he was. But now we can fight him with an absolutely full bar of health, and we're already behind the 8-ball, and we're gonna get owned again. Come on. He has way more health than us. This is honestly a beefy boss, and you can't rely on getting like double hits on him either. Oh, come on. Can't really rely on anything in this fight, can you? Ah. You may be looking at me like, come on, man, just play better. And I know, if only it were that easy. Ah, but dodging this fire, it's tricky. It honestly is. That felt pretty good. That felt pretty bad. That felt worse. That felt worse! Oh, come on, come on. It's like, when it rains, it falls. I mean, pours. You know. Unfortunately, I've lost my ability to speak properly because I have taken so many hits. Okay. Of course. Gosh, none of this is working. It's gotta be like there's a very specific winning pattern that you can employ here, but clearly I don't know it because this is my second time ever facing this dude. Good God, this is a notably worse attempt than the first one. Okay. Ah, that was a shameful attempt. Wasn't even close. Alright, well, you know, when Kenseiden says start over, you start over. And what else are you gonna do? Can't exactly debate it. I hate when they just decide they're gonna go quicker. Come on, man. Ignore those crows. Don't ignore the little monkey demon. I'm not sure what it's really supposed to be, but come on. We'll see how okay I think the game is by the end of the 60 minutes, by the way. Maybe I'll eventually decide I've had enough of it. And its tricks are no longer appreciated. Or maybe I'll be like, hey, it's goated. Nah, it's like I always say. If the game is like GOAT status, chances are I'd have heard of it before now. God. No getting past that one, is there? Maybe the best move is to just run. Good. Hey, that's a full life bar going into level 2. For however much that's going to provide to me, you know. He definitely has a case of chunky sprite syndrome. Sorry for the silence there. I just felt a little bit toned in. Toned in. Dialed in. There we go. Dialed in, yet I continue to get hit by things I could easily be avoiding. Oh no, 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 don't corner me like that. That's the worst possible outcome here. The worst timeline. I guess, you know, just manically slash at them and that's your best bet for those guys. Yeah, okay. That's the strat. Just continue to be aggressive. The strat for this guy, I don't know. Eventually, you'll have to get lucky. Let's get the greatest cycles that the world has ever seen, and then you'll beat him. Okay, good. Oh, I can't believe I dodged that. I can't believe I dodged that as well. Oh, I had to jump for that one. You can get kind of a double hit right there. I was gonna say, I don't have enough hit points to make this work though. Oh my god. Well, you can't say I didn't fight for that one. I just, you know... Sometimes you face the wrong direction. Taking early hits there, not good. It's also really not good when he just, like, puts a bed of fire in one location and you can't dodge it. Like, sometimes he gives you fire patterns that are not that bad. Sometimes he does that. I guess maybe the trick is to, like, try to stay not so close to him. As with most games, all of my problems here are predominantly my own fault. Gosh. Yeah. Garsh. That's the most I can say at this point. Oh. Oh, come on now. We've got him on the ropes here. Okay. We got him! Okay, I was gonna say, please don't screw this up now. Thou have learnt the art of jumping high. Wonderful. And we only lost one life. So if we hold up, we jump high. Oh, no. There's more. It's never ending. I didn't buy the extra super offer. I don't know if I've gone the right direction here. I'm skeptical. Hey, wait, hold on. Can I, like... Whoa! Secret area! Right on top of the Buddha's head. Okay, well. Figured something out. That'll be helpful for future attempts through this area, I suppose. Now, is this the wrong idea here? Like, do I have to go all the way down now? Let's try it. You know what? It faced me this direction, so I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see if maybe going this direction is what we have to do now. Oh wait, this is kind of the start of the level. Ah. More life. Bad. I don't know, do we just like casually walk off this direction now? Ah, I see. This door is open. Well, I'm glad I didn't futz around in that level too much more than I had to. Do we get a choice? We get a choice of level now. Oh, we can go back to the first level? No, let's just go up here. I know I've never been here before. Wait, go back. I have a... Oh, I can't even step on those skulls. Great. I have bad history with 8-bit games and caves. Me and everyone else, right? Although I gotta say, there is undoubtedly something rather appealing about this game. It is difficult, but if you want to measure it on the bullshit-o-meter, not really any worse than Castlevania. And I hold Castlevania in very high regard. I'm trying to decide if I should, like, simp for this game or not. Maybe just, you know, put it in its proper place of being a reasonably decent game. Okay, I took the top path. Has the top path done anything for me here? Well, it's the easiest to kill skeleton of all time. Ooh, no! I was gonna say, this level isn't too bad, and then that thing showed up, and then I was like, excuse me? Oh, I'm gonna die. Some might say, dying to death. Oh, was that it? Was that the level? Was there something else on the lower route then, or what's going on here? Well, I guess, yeah, well, let's continue on our way. If it would let me. Ah, wait, hold on. That's the issue. I'm pressing the wrong button. Again, I keep reverting to my NES buttons. There's slightly different prompts. We still have very little health. Thou must practice here. Are you gonna kill me? Thou art but a novice. Ah. Come on, man. Why do you gotta do me like that? Yeah, okay, you can straight up die here. Good practice, man. But we gotta get by it eventually, right? Okay. Slightly better. Still a failure. I get it. I must practice here. Don't worry, Doc. Ah! It's especially devious how you cannot get hit once. It's like, hey, this ain't your grandma's level, man. Unless your grandma literally designed this video game, then I guess it is your grandma's level. Ooh, what? Okay, I guess you just gotta know that one is coming, and you gotta know to slash at it. Not exactly fair play, but we didn't play Kenseiden for fair play. We played it because it was on the list. How about that E3? I forgot, that's been happening. Xbox, Microsoft, honestly, kinda killed it with their conference. What? I slashed, man. Confirming Forza Horizon 5, great move. Stalker 2 looks incredible. Kinda makes me wish that we would have gotten the first few Stalkers on a console of some kind. If you ever feel the need to re-release those, Microsoft, the time is now. Okay. Oh, baby. This is awful. Oh, come on. What do you gotta do about that one, man? There better be something heavily worthwhile at the end of this practice tunnel here. But yes, they announced Forza Horizon 5 allegedly takes place in Mexico. Stalker 2, as I mentioned. Halo Infinite was on display. That's apparently finally coming out this year. The big thing there is they're all like, hey, the multiplayer is free for everyone, and everyone else is like, ooh, pog. And I'm like, I'll still buy the game, because that's how I am. I don't know if I'll buy it directly at launch, but I'm certainly interested in it existing one way or another. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's so awful. This area. Again, you better have something good for me at the end of this. Better be like, yeah, now you have like double the health bar. Congratulations. What else happened at the Microsoft conference? Oh, they for some reason got the exclusive Diablo 2 remastered trailers. I'm not sure what they did to earn those, but good job. It looks real nice. Starfield release date 2022 November. So it's like, hey, thanks. We still don't know what the game is. I made a comment like that on one thread. I was like, yo, everyone's like, I'm so excited for Starfield, but we don't even know what it is. And they're like, oh, well, it's a Bethesda game, so it's going to be an RPG. And I'm like, yeah, but what does that mean? Fable's an RPG. Final Fantasy's an RPG. Fallout's an RPG. They don't really share anything in common, though. Like, that's not enough information. The total opposite of too much information. I'm not saying that people can't be excited. I'm just like, excited for what? A JPEG? Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a video of a goddamn video game. Now, Stalker, they actually show gameplay footage. Like, I can actually be excited about something there. There is a tangible product that is almost ready to go. Also showed the new Arcane game. Ooh, buddy boy. Hold on. I was like, I haven't made it this far, so I need to be very, very quiet. Come! Every time. It's always a new arrow. What else has been shown at EA? Ubisoft's conference was abysmal, like genuinely. I know that they do not have a history of having great E3 conferences, but it's one of the worst I've seen. The new Rainbow Six is literally just like an asset flip of a mode that's already been in Siege. Oh, come on, man. The obligatory Just Dance. It's not as abysmal as the Koch Media one, which was literally like an earner's call, and it was like, ooh, exciting gaming content. And they're probably like, oh, it's for the investors. It's like, yo, then show it to the investors. Don't show it to everyone else on a Twitch live stream and say it's E3. So that was a bad one. The Guardians of the Galaxy game that was announced. The Square Enix conference was also really, really bad. Very little new information. It was like all mobile ports, remasters, DLC for the failed Avengers game. Like, I'm trying to be optimistic about everything here. And I am optimistic about Microsoft's conference. Come on. I say again, that one was excellent. lost practice here. I get you, man. Sometimes I get further, sometimes I just get knocked out immediately. Be something else if, you know, you didn't lose a little bit of life every time. Come on. I'm getting impatient now. I'm trying to rush it, and you're never gonna get past this phase if you rush it. At least when you crouch, that's usually good enough to get past just about any arrows that you need to get past. I'll give them that. Okay, now we gotta do that and then immediately crouch. Yep. Coax. God, I don't even know how to coax this other one. Okay. I didn't have to coax. I just had to. Come on. There was even a life drop, which because I didn't pick it up, I probably won't even get to use it. That's the furthest I've gotten, you know? And that's why I shut up for a second. And then, of course, Capcom's E3 still hasn't been shown off. Nintendo's E3 Direct still hasn't happened, so... There's time yet. There's time for somebody to steal the crown from Xbox. Come on, man. Come on. I'm sure that, you know, Bethesda specifically will have more for people to chew into come QuakeCon. I know they tend to save a lot of their big stuff for QuakeCon. They're all like, ooh, why let Microsoft take all the glory when we can have some for ourselves? Not saying there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, I knew that one was coming too. I just, you know, lapse of judgment. I hope that this is, like, not horrible content, by the way. I know I myself don't mind seeing people, like, try difficult things over and over and then gradually get it right. It's called speedrunning, sweetie. This is not a speedrun, but, you know, this is a slow run. Every time. I'm gonna game over here, and honestly, I don't care. And then I'll come back and I'll game over here again. And I'll say, you got something matter? You got something matter? Is something the matter, kid, is what I will say. I don't know what's been up with my language abilities lately, but they have not been up to par. I'm melting my brain on them dang video games, you know? What are we gonna do about that boy? He ain't right. Okay, game over. Game over. Fair play. We'll just have to try again. Without a continue, because we're not a baby. Look at that. Patience gets you there. Patience gets you there, and sometimes you just get hurt anyway. Maybe I'll try a different level should I make it back there. Which I hope I'd be able to. I hope I don't just make it past the fire wheel boy once. That would be a rather miserable display, I feel. Good stuff there. Ooh, that wasn't so bad, actually. Come on. Just get dead. Oh yeah, the new Battlefield game. You know, speaking of multiplayer games that I don't play, that was also announced. And actually, I do like me a Battlefield game. So that one might be cool. I think they said they're upping the player count to like 128 player maps now, which just sounds ridiculous in the best possible way. So I'm kind of looking forward to that, actually. Might be like, hey, Far Cry 6, you looking forward to Far Cry 6? Like, dog, I haven't played 5. I haven't played 5 yet, and I own it. But I'm not saying that in a way where like, no, I'm so unexcited for it that I won't even play the previous one. No, I actually like Far Cry games reasonably well. I know some people are like, oh, they're the same thing all the time, and I'm like, yeah, but you know, I call it comfort gaming. Like, you'll never be surprised by Far Cry. I don't even need to go and get the health, honestly. You're like, I need a game where I can overthrow an evil dictator, please, and I need to do it with lots of guns and mild stealth elements. It's like, boy, would you believe it if I said I had the game for you? It's honestly the kind of game where, like, me as a kid, I would not balk at any of that. I'd be like, sign me up, brother. And if it's good enough for me as a kid, it's good enough for me as an adult, so says I. Oh, come on. I can't believe I'm taking so much damage right here. Well, I can, actually. I can believe that completely. I should have checked that Buddha's head. In fact, I'm gonna. Do you have a secret on top of your dome, man? He does! It's always worth checking, you know? And then we go in here. We cross yet again. Wait, what is that? That's... is that a sword upgrade that I have never seen before? That's a damage upgrade. Why have I never seen that? Watch this. Oh my god, this dude just got so much easier. Well, if that was all it took, man, I can't believe I just, like, never noticed the fairly obvious sword upgrade that was sitting there the whole time. That was so much easier. Wow. Well. If I don't feel like a fool. Now, is that a permanent sword upgrade, or is that just like a little one-off? I mean, either way, it's nice. Let's try over here this time. I haven't been down here. It's not... oh, it's not the caves this time. Yo, it's permanent, yo. Well, that changes everything. Kenseiden, you're a beautiful game. It was my fault. My fault that I couldn't find the sword upgrade sitting obviously in front of me. Oh, come on now. And now everything just dies. What is this? It's an extra life! Oh, good. Jeez, I'm overjoyed. It's so exciting. This game is good. This game is straight up good. I am calling it now. Actually, it's very good. If I could be bewildered by Wonder Boy and Monsterland's charms despite its shortcomings, then boy, I got good news for you, Kenseiden. Maybe this is the killer app I've been so yearning for. The boulders could do without them, admittedly. They're not really doing it for me. They're doing me in. Come on. The fact that you've got like branching level, well, not branching levels, but you have like a level select screen and stuff like that. You just kind of choose where you go, you know, that adds a great element of exploration and wonder to it as well. Okay, what do we got in here? Okay, it's another boss. I don't know what... Okay. I don't know how I'm supposed to hurt him, but it's okay. We got an extra life, so it's like we didn't even die. I tried to get behind him, and that clearly didn't work. I'm getting real bad flashbacks to what game was it? Ninja Kid or something. There was another game very much like this that had a boss much like this that I could not beat. Do I need like another power up to actually defeat him? No, he did take damage right there. Wow. I don't know how though. Okay, that's how this is going. Oh man, with the amount of damage he does to you and how hard it is to get us to get a hit in, this guy is monstrous. Like, this is harrowing. I wish I could remember the name of the game. If anybody remembers the game where you play as like a ninja or samurai dude and there's a boss with a club motion like that and he kills you immediately, we played it on the series. I think it was Master System. Well, dying there sucks, but man, now I know we just don't go to that level. We'll just ignore it. As best as we can. Okay, just focus. Focus on making it out of this level, preferably with as much HP as is possible. Oh no. Well, I've kind of made a mockery of myself right there. And I didn't even get the health up. So this is a terrible attempt already. This is truly abysmal. I suspect we shall just die. Oh, there's some health actually. Never mind, there's always a way to bail yourself out. Every day's a bailout when you're playing Kenseiden. Seriously though, I love these games that I just like get consistently more impressed by the more I play them. It's a great feeling to be skeptical and then be like, I'm in, rather than the other way around. There's some games where I'm like, this looks awesome, I'm ready, and then I play it and I'm like, wasn't so awesome. No need to fear with this one. Okay. That's fine. I believe because of the second Buddha, we can still get a little more health here. Yep, we just hop on up. Get up. Get on up. Get your health. I think that's supposed to be like a bottle. It's a specific kind of like Japanese bottle. But, you know, now we know that the sword is here. So that's gonna make everything easier. Got hit once, unacceptable. But now when this guy gets hit once, we actually feel like we make some progress on him. Look at that. And finally took a hit. Yeah, it's amazing how much easier this boss is when you actually have the intended... what am I looking for? The intended upgrades. Like we're going in at the power level that the game intends. I apologize to anybody who watched this episode and had to watch me walk right past that sword twice. So, yeah, we're going to this place because the other place is actually hell. We gotta map out the easiest route to the end of the game here. Not like we're gonna have enough time to make it to the end of the game. Dude, this game is good. The fact that I'm sitting here and talking about like what I would have to do to make it to the end, I'm like, that clearly means I desire to go to the end. That clearly means this game has something to offer. At least that's how I've chosen to interpret all of that. What happens if we take the bottom route? I took the top route last time. We're going down this time, though. Okay. That's not so bad. None of this is so bad. This is becoming quite good. It's a thing. I don't know what kind of thing it is, and it's Alex Kidd's head. Look at that. Cute. I assume that whatever we have just obtained, though, is a relevant little piece of, whatever. So now we'll go up and take the top route. Alex Kidd's head again. It's got the Easter eggs, man. The game's got the Easter eggs. Yep. I know how to deal with these guys now. It's like with most things in this game. You just gotta be a little bit patient. Don't rush your way through. Whew. Good. Now, I want to try out this area because I've never been here. Again, that's the point of this series. See how much we can uncover within an hour. In this game, ooh, it's been justifying the gimmick. I'll say how much. Oh no, it's a bridge level with bubbles and flying fish. Oh no. It's the worst. Everything bad about a bridge level thrown into one. Oh my god. Should I have regretted coming here? Was this all a big mistake? Do I gotta just coax them out before making that jump? Okay, nope, but a good slash is good. Oh, dude, it's like that's what the training area was setting you up for. They were all like, hey, you're gonna have to do crazy jump slashes like this in the future, so watch out, kid. Now, have we just improved our blade even more? Do those upgrades stack? Or is it like a, hey, in case you miss it the first time kind of thing? Not so bad, actually. That was not so awful. I guess I'm going up here. I didn't quite intend to, but that's fine. Yeah, this game... So, does this mean that that other boss that I got completely dominated by is totally optional? Like, I never have to actually worry about him? Because if so, that's great, because he seems... stupid difficult. Obviously, you know, we have a little bit of asset flipping here. This is the same exact style of level. Well, even looks kind of like the same layout of the other one that we went through. But that's okay. Come on now. If that's the case, then it should mean that it holds the same secrets. Okay, well. Good job, Spider. But you can't stop me from getting what I want. You can absolutely stop me from getting what I want, actually. Come on, there we go. What? It was not the same secret. Actually, it looks like nothing at all happened there. Well, that's okay. The game proved me wrong. And then discarded me. I can't be angry, though. I did uncover something new. And most of the time, that's all you can ask for. Good. Good. Not so good, but, yeah. Getting hit once, that's probably not the end of the world, right? Don't make me regret saying that. It's alright, we don't have that much gameplay left to go anyway. It's not like we can mess up that badly. The whole trick to this level is to just never worry about going to that upper level. That's where you really start meeting your maker. Yeah, come on, one more. One more. Come on over here, yeah. Oddly beautiful looking blue bug. There we go. Definitely improving. This, yeah. I'm feeling it, man. Say that I am Mr. Krabs, and say that you're asking me if I'm feeling it. It would be at this moment where I would tell you, Sponge Boy me Bob, I'm feeling it. Which is, I'd say, probably the most glowing recommendation that I could possibly give. It actually gets better the more you play it. And like, it may not even look that exciting, like on the surface, but I don't know. It's just nailing everything. Nobody told me to say this. You know, that's kind of the beauty of this, is I come into most of these games not even knowing what to expect. I got no preconceived notion of what's good here and what's bad here. I just roll in. Roll in. Say it's good. Refuse to elaborate. Leave. Don't even care, you know? Why don't I care? Just check it out. We got health up here. Another, you know, it's the hallmark of a classic 8-bit game. The more you explore, the more you discover various things that you missed the first few times, and every time you discover those things, they make your consecutive attempts just that much easier. I believe that is, what the kids would call based. I'm quickly coming into the realization that I no longer, like, count as the kids when I say things, but I'm also, like, not seasoned and wise enough to be, like, revered for my, great wisdom. It's called your late 20s going into your 30s. Everyone's like, you don't belong in any clique. Get out of here. Okay, gonna have to get one more cycle. But boy, this guy really turned out to be easy once we figured out, you know, just get the sword upgrade. It's so good, man. It's so good. And I'm so happy that I can say it's so good after an hour of racket attack the other day. Yes, top. Top level. Makes me wonder what we have in stock. What we have in store for tomorrow. I actually already know that because I got the games list up in front of me. You all just have to sit there in wonderment. Although, it would not be difficult for you to get the exact same list that I'm using. I'm admittedly not, I don't exactly have like a super secret underground vault. This big secret list that says video games, no, do not open. Dude, as long as they can't even shoot me, it's great. Just make sure you stay up on these platforms and you're untouchable, man. Don't touch the skulls. They're poison skulls. And then the rest of the level? It's not even noteworthy. Maybe noteworthy for being fun. Oops. I took a hit. Hubris has once again reared its ugly head. And boy is it ugly. Okay, well, you know, we can talk about this, right, game? We can talk about this. We can be adults here. The game decided, no, we can't. I'm not going to go back to the old man's training, because quite frankly, we've seen enough of that, and we've determined that as of this moment, I don't quite have the stones for it. Okay. That's what that is! It's like an extra life right on the spot. That is cool. Not lame. How many more times can I quote SpongeBob? Dude, I think that's even from the same episode as Are You Feeling It, Mr. Krabs? Let's go down here. I don't think we've been here, right? I mean, we only have like a minute and a half left. I wish I had more time for you, believe me. This episode's been just absolutely killer. Don't mind the fireballs. They're not as bad as they look. Look at that. Health for you. Not like I needed it. Because I'm the top Kenseiden player of the day. Yeah, using that joke again. Using the world's shortest yardstick to measure my success. That dude was rude. Comes in, punches me in the face. Exits stage left. Got him that time, though. It's the kind of game where it's like, why even have a score? Because all games needed a score back then. They didn't know what else to put on the user interface. Oh, what a beautiful butterfly sprite. This is probably the best music track in the game, too. It's jamming, it really is. I wish that this added onto, like, your sword length. You could just eventually get, like, the world's largest sword. If you ever play the Flash game Ginormo Sword, you know what I'm talking about. Great game. It's another boss. I have no health. Help. Help. We're gonna die to it, but that's fine. Yep, we died. But that's time anyway. Dude, what a great way to end an episode. We got to see a boss that we never saw before. Just outstanding stuff. Dude. Kenseiden is killer. That's what I've decided. That was fun. And there's just so much more to see. Like, man, what a game to epitomize the whole purpose of this channel. That gets my seal of approval for sure. That's up there, man. It's exciting. That hour, that episode, that flew by. There was no me sitting at the clock and being like, "Oh, am I done yet? I gotta keep playing this." No, man, I got to keep playing it, and then it was taken away from me. No, fantastic stuff. Fantastic. Yeah. Again, thank you for joining me for that episode here. Tomorrow, or whenever next you see an upload, because I don't always remember to upload them right away. We go back to the NES with a little game called Saycross. I believe that's how it's pronounced. I haven't played it. I've seen it mentioned a few times, but I haven't played it myself. So, yes, we'll see if Saycross can stand up to the absolute hulking shadow that Kenseiden has created here. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. As always, we will catch you next time.